name's Lauren Elizabeth Bannon. I'm from Staten Island, New York, and I am a painter. I've always loved art ever since I was a little girl. Was always interested in it. I never became so serious about it until I was 19. I had a very tough year in my life, and the only way to help me voice my opinion and voice my thoughts was my art. So it started off as little sketches, and then it built it up to bigger and better scales of art where it would have things including my emotions in it. You would look at a piece and you would say, wow, this girl must have really went through something, to happy things like things that inspire me, like Walt Disney, for example. But my art today is definitely a reflection of my personality. You know, it's colorful, it's fun, it's whimsical, it screams my personality. Tonight at Raw, I have brought my sugar skulls, which 3 out of the 4 of them are Disney characters. I also have brought more Disney-inspired things. I brought 2 portraits of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, a portrait from Ursula from Little Mermaid. I also, from my first show a little over a year ago, I brought my 3 birds, an owl, a little Tweety bird, I like to call her a hummingbird, and some owls. You know, very cute stuff, some antlers, just a whole collection of different things I think, you know, that are popular nowadays. I've seen antlers everywhere now. It's like a statement piece. But of course, my Disney pieces are my favorite ones. My Disney connection started when I was a kid. I just remember almost every night or Saturday morning always watching Disney Channel or watching Disney movies. You know, of course, that has inspired a lot of my fan art, I like to call it. Doing a lot of portraits, as said, the skulls. And you know, it's not just a fascination with the Disney movies, also a fascination with Walt Disney himself. I've seen so many documentaries, read so many books just to know about his life and where he drew his inspirations from, and he's probably my biggest one. You know, I have to say, for the next few years, this has started a lot of things for me. You know, I've had 2 shows in this past year that were just from where I live on Staten Island. And a year ago, I'd always say my biggest goal is to have a show in Manhattan, and that's my #1 goal is happening tonight, and I couldn't be more ecstatic about it. My experience with Raw so far has been very excellent. I have no complaints. My good friend Alyssa Bono, actually, who I couldn't thank her enough, she was the one who introduced me to Raw. She had applied, and she said, you have to get into this. You know, you get like booked for shows, you get booked in Manhattan, you get booked in other places, you know, if you're selected. And like I said, Raw has just opened up all these new windows for me, and I feel like I'm really getting somewhere now instead of just staying local. You can find my artwork on facebook.com/Lauren Elizabeth Bannon. I also have the Instagram page of Lauren Bannon Art. Bannon, if any of you are confused, or B-A-N-N-O-N. I am constantly keeping those updated, posting pictures from tonight. I try my best to, you know, get my viewers' opinions. I always am asking them questions, saying like, what would you like to see me do? Is there anything I could do differently? My name is Lauren Elizabeth Bannon, and I am a Raw artist.